Alright guys, welcome back. EA Sports PGA Tour. So let's go ahead, get to that career. So coming off of a win at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am by 1. Jason Day, I think, was 1 over for the day, and I think we were 9 under. So we won. We tied 38th at the Farmers. We did not play well, but a second place at our first event. Scheffler kind of ran away with it. He was ahead of us by 11 and ahead of third place by 21. So yeah, we're playing the Waste Management Phoenix Open on the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale. Whoops. Now, in real life, if we're in first place at the FedEx Cup, world rankings were 16th. Fairways and regulation were 166. But yeah, and we're on sim, and we're playing with Scotty Scheffler. Everything's on tournament, firm and medium for that. But if I were to move anywhere in real life, it would probably be Arizona because of the dry. I like the dry heat, and it doesn't really get that cold, you know, even in the winter.
From perpetually sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, it's live opening round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is called the People's Open. Enthusiastic crowds have been the norm. 700,000 fans expected through the turnstiles this week. As we check the early leaderboard, we've got a tie at the top. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form, coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. So Frank, we have made the journey south from SFO and Pebble Beach, where we were last week, to right here in Scottsdale, and this, the world famous one and only WM Phoenix Open. And we'll be following the young phenom who got that first PGA Tour victory just a few short days ago. What do you expect to see in that first tournament following the win?
Absolute mayhem. TPC Scottsdale will welcome a new start of the game. And they get to play one of Tom Weiskopf's best golf courses, in my opinion, TPC Scottsdale. So I think it's a good blend. A new star, a crazed fan base here as well. So I think it's just simply going to be electric.
So a beautiful Thursday here as we get this tournament underway. And Frank, when you look at our featured golfer, we're seeing someone who has got to be walking on air right now. Winner for the first time ever on the PGA Tour back on Sunday. That was some moment, a lot of emotion hoisting that trophy. But you know full well, having been in this situation, this is a new week. What do you recall about coming back after that maiden victory?
You belong. I was walking on air too. It's just the realization, the dream you had as a kid, it actually really is a reality. It's come true. And it does take a little while for those feet to hit the ground again, but you know, that feeling of belonging. To be honest, I miss that now.
Let's go ahead and hit this high pitch because the wind is into us a little bit uphill, so it should stop up short. It's okay if it runs long. I just don't underswing. And why is it so far to the right? The heck? Well, it would have been good. I don't really understand what happened there. Oh, okay.
Well, those are the shots that turn what
Not starting
would
too
like
great.
to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Ooh.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow
Alright, slightly
just decided
downhill.
not to go down.
A little bit below. Ooh, I hit it. I hit it through. Oh my god.
Now a 7-footer. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1. He'll
But
drop
anyway,
back to 1 over par.
yeah, Arizona would be my place. It gets cold at night, sure,
Safely
but
in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at 1 over.
dry heat works with me, and
The weather
at
down
least
here in
of what I've
Arizona,
seen on golf
picture
courses, there's
perfect
not that
here in
many
the month of
trees,
February, but come August, we know
so
there'll be
my
much
my
colder
allergies
sports.
wouldn't
Still,
be too
Frank,
bad.
apart from keeping your focus and embracing, we'll call it the festive nature of this event, what is the key to really being successful here at TPC Scottsdale?
The truth, Rich, really is trying to adjust, because everybody talks of the elevation here, which is about 1,500 feet above sea level. So on a normal day around 75 degrees, that's about 5% you'd adjust. But in these cold, crisp mornings, and also later in the day, that drops to about 3%. So the players that have played well here are very aware of how much that affects their iron play. Their irons go a little shorter at the start of the day. They go, they go a little further in the middle of the day, and then they drop down again in the afternoon. So constantly adjusting. Well, after that opening hole, this is a much better tee shot. First cut of rough, shouldn't be a problem.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 128 yards to the hole, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
I forgot to look at the wind. Oh, what the fuck?
Inexcusable.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Little unlucky, ball skipped over the back edge, now faced with the very difficult elevated pitch shot.
I keep forgetting that the flops
Now, this
are
is a
full
shocking
swings.
start. After the mess at the first, looks even worse here at the second.
Oh god.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost
It's gonna be
him.
back-to-back bogeys.
A dead-on look here for birdie.
I just don't know why that one flew
Yeah, well
10
done. It's a
yards
birdie here at the
past
second,
the green.
and he'll get it to within 2. Okay,
It was
it's a
uphill.
bogey here at the second.
I
That's
did
gonna move him back
overswing
to
it,
2 over par.
but
What's
the
the strategy here
I
off
was
the
only
tee
4
at the
yards
par
over
5
anyway.
For the long hitters, they still think that they
I
can
don't-
reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Alright, I mean we need an eagle here.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway.
You know, it could be fatigue. We've played 4 tournaments in a row. This is our 5th, I think. Or maybe this is our 4th. And we're just bitches. Okay.
How about that, Frank? It is one of my favorite shots in golf.
Right.
The driver off the
It's
deck.
219.
Well executed.
Uphill, wind
I'm
in the
jealous already.
face.
The big stick taken out and absolutely laced and comfortably reaches this par 5 and 2.
Pretty much as good as you could do. Oh, it just
2 solid
dies.
shots, gets close to this par 5 green and 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
perhaps even we chip it in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. That was cracking the whole way.
Okay.
What a putt that was. It's down for an eagle.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's 2 eagles on this hole. Gets us back to even.
Kind of talent. He possesses the good hands. Beautiful shot right there, and that is an eagle. Frank, what kind of shot is required here at the par 3 fourth?
A little drop shot par 3 down the hill in today's standards because it's under 200 yards. Series of 3 tee boxes, so plenty to choose from there. The entry into the green is well protected now by the 2 bunkers, one in the centre and one on the right front of this green.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead.
It's 177. We have 179. It's uphill a little bit into the face. 8 iron. Let's go full. Oh, slow swing. Okay. Okay, but it still should be pretty good.
Ten-foot putt left.
Uphill a little bit. Oh, it just didn't
Right. And
really
good
break too
opportunity
much at
to
the
go far
end.
to
It was
wayside.
all in the beginning.
Coming off the eagle. This for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay
Man,
at
I hope
level
it's on
par.
their short list to fix the AI in the
Fifth hole at
game.
a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
Just all those little things about them, you know, the short putts. I forget I can't zoom in all the time because we were just playing those tournaments. A little left. We're okay.
Yeah, that's a nice swing. And
The way they
result
hit some of their
is gonna be
drives.
a tee shot that is set up just fine.
And then the weird, like, insane runs that they go on, and then, you know, they get to this
Good
crazy
contact.
round
Nice
of
result.
minus 20 something, and
chance
then
for
their
birdie
final
coming
round
up.
they're plus 1 that day. I don't know, it's really weird. Alright, so downhill, but it's into the wind. It is not much downhill at all. We have a 9 iron, so let's go ahead and just hit this straight up. I was short. Damn it. I was worried about that. 'Cause I didn't know
And
how,
safely
you know, we don't know how
on
much the
deck.
wind,
It's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want
the
to
wind
leave yourself like a
is.
knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
I think it's breaking more up there than it is down here, so. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Luckily,
yeah,
it was
pretty good
coming
run
back
at
to the
that,
right
but
a
it
little bit.
won't go down.
It said
Pretty
0.8
good from
above, and I immediately went left like a jackass. That means I need to aim it to the right. And the funny thing is, I think I had the line if I would have put it on the right side.
Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay
But like
at
right now,
even
Scotty
par.
Scheffler is 5 through 5, you know. And
Ready to tee off
at
now
some
the
point,
6th. This is a
it's just gonna
dogleg
like
left.
And another hole
stop.
that's been stiffened by bunkers on both the left and the right side. Really
But
giving
probably
you the
not.
decision
Oh,
on
I
what club
keep
to
forgetting.
hit.
I don't.
Should you be
I'm
bold?
trying
Should
to
you be
not skip
smart?
them on the first round. But yeah, and usually it stops like by the point that you've kind of given up. You're just like,
This round's been a clinic.
They're
so
ahead
far,
by
and that's
10.
Another great drive and,
And I'm
good
in second.
opportunity to make another
you
birdie.
know. Alright, so we should be able to aim it over here. Beautiful.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for a second.
Oh, he's come out of the gates
Because
today
just like
beautifully,
with
and there is
2K,
another chance.
how
So from right
the
around 80 yards or so,
80
this is second.
yards. Our spinner's at 74. Let's do a spinner. That should stop. It's low. Okay. It carried 12 yards further than full, even though we only hit it 0 point something hard. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. It was a 74-yard
I certainly do. It was
spinner
so
shot.
good.
I barely
Now
hit
this for
an
another
overswing,
birdie.
and it went 12 yards further. Landed 12 yards further.
Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th.
But if you remember 2K,
Here at the 6th.
the
And he'll stay right where he is.
moments they would show of the pros when you're playing were literally only hole outs from bunkers or some stupid thing like that. That's all they would show. And if the only thing that happens when you play with AI is they hit it to 5 feet and make every single putt,
All right,
it's
you don't
just
have
gonna
to
get
catch it on the
really
middle of the
boring.
Face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor and a birdie putt coming up.
218, it's only 215, it's uphill into the wind, but this is a 5 iron. Come back to the 213. Man, I don't know how that was so fast.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie.
$20 he makes it. Good thing I'm not a betting man, you know what I'm saying?
Right there,
Whew.
the speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction offline.
Alright, we learned a little bit about that. That doesn't quite break. Well, this is only 0.4 at our feet, so it's not breaking that much. It's breaking more than that, though.
Yep, well done. That's in for
Damn.
par here. At
Front
7.
9, bogey, bogey,
And
eagle,
he'll remain
all par.
Right where he is. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Now here at the par 4 8th. Slight dogleg to the left.
Damn it.
Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
So I know we can aim it. Yeah, right there at these, just to the right of these bunkers. Hopefully the wind doesn't carry it too much to the left. Nope, but we did,
This one's
oh, never mind, we're good.
Side.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So a breeze.
That's
at
one
his
thing I
back
do
as he
think is
readies
kind of
his
dumb.
second to the par 4.
Because they're, you know how they're complaining, people hit it too far. I fucking don't. And now they're contemplating like the golf ball
Second
rollback,
shot.
whatever
Good look
that's
at the
supposed to be. I think that's really dumb. Because like, if you're afraid of them hitting it too far on whatever course they're on, sit. God.
Well, had a good
How
look
did
at the
that go
green,
10
but
yards
couldn't
too
hash it
far?
In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Then at
Chance now.
320,
Another birdie.
And this one probably
330,
needs an extra nudge just
whatever
to
it
get
is
up
on your
that
par
slope,
4,
but overall, it's not a difficult
put a
one.
bunker. Just put it in the middle of the fairway. I mean, you know,
Almost fell just a few inches
add a
from
little
driving.
creek at
Sometimes
at
the
some
game
point,
just
you
isn't
know,
fair.
because to me, you know, it's not that. Ooh,
Oh, is that any good?
oh, these people are hitting it so far that,
Pretty well too. That could have gone in for
you
the
know,
same
it's
price.
it's nothing but a pitch into the green, or they're trying to drive all these
Okay,
greens.
that in for par here at the 8th.
But
And he'll remain
a
right
lot of the
where he
courses,
is.
you know,
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay
they just
right where
aren't,
he is.
I don't know, they aren't as, how do I say it,
We close out the front 9 with the
creative,
454
as
yard
I'd like,
par 9. Avoid the right-hand
versus,
bunker off the tee
oh,
and
they're
shift
people
the
that just
look
drive it
into
over all
this
the
green,
trouble, you know.
which is separated by a large hump running right through the middle of it.
Or, you know, add false fronts to greens. Because holes are already insanely long on tour. Most of them are. You know, you get to a par 4 and it's
That all
510
looks so
yards.
simple when you're
To
going
me,
good,
I'm
doesn't it?
like,
Well, that
cool.
is yet another solid
I
drive.
can't get on a par 4 and 2. You know. And it might just be me, but as a person who watches the sport,
Will do
and this
just
comes
fine.
from strictly a person who watches, you know, I'm
Couldn't
not
ask for
like
anything better. Splits the
saying
fairway,
I know
and
better
I'm
than
gonna
the
go
people
at
that
the
are
second shot.
on the committees and stuff making all these decisions, but I enjoy it way
That's a good
more
shot. And
when
we'll
a
get to
person
green
has to
regulation,
think
so birdie chance.
about, oh no,
Should be able to
okay,
spin
there's
this if he
a
wants.
bunker
96 yards left for
on
his
the right
second.
side of the fairway, a creek on the left. Do I hit my driver and still try to get in between them? Or do I hit my 3-wood, even though the 3-wood's still going to go 290? You know, don't... What the hell? Okay. What should we do? Knock down? No, we kind of have to do a finesse. Underswung a little bit too much.
This one's looking good.
Never mind.
I know it's the second shot. Oh,
The wind just
that's a
carries it so
fine
far, I
shot.
guess.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
first, the last. That's a great shot.
Now
Or-
this for another birdie.
You know, you see the holes,
Oh, that one led
the par 4
perfectly.
holes.
It
Maybe
is a
it's a
birdie here at the
drivable
ninth,
one.
And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side.
And
That's nicely
at least we got the
done.
one under on the front 9, you know.
And that will mean it's a
And
34 on
they
the
could
front
go
side,
for it.
1 under par.
But
Par
either
14
on the
top
right
of
side or
five.
the
You
left
think players
side,
should
maybe
consider
before
cutting
or
down
after.
over that large bunker along the
Whatever
right
they
side?
want to do.
Well, in years gone by, Rich,
It's
that's
in a
exactly what they were
bowl
starting to do,
where,
and, consequently, they've sort of put in a few
you
new
know,
bunkers
you
really
see
to
it if they
stop
hit
that,
short, it's going to
that
run
swing
down
or
30
access
yards.
into
You know,
center.
something like
Really,
that.
the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side,
Um,
leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
I would just love it if they made the courses more creative instead of trying to modify the equipment, or at least the golf ball that's been the same for quite a while.
Well, today's hole location is cut front right, so this drive down the left side couldn't be any better.
Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
I think we'll hit a low one. Because it's not too uphill. Oh. But I guess that wind really hurt us. Damn.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10.
Right.
Safely in. It's a
Alright,
par
that's-
here at the 10.
That's my thoughts on it. I know they have other concerns, and it's not just a. It's really easy for them to,
Water all along the left side.
you know, go for the par
472
5
yards.
and
How do you
to.
handle this one?
I keep
Well, this
skipping
one's
on an
weird because
accident.
the tees are a little off center. They start down
Or
the right
every
side,
time they
which
hit
makes
the
it
drive
into
on a
dog
par
leg.
4,
And,
it's
you mentioned the water,
a
it always
sand
comes
wedge
into play,
in,
and
you
there are
know.
0 fairway bunkers. You
I know
don't
it's
need
not
them
their
here at
only
11 because really it's all about the tee shot.
concern,
Find the fairway,
but
then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting.
well, I missed it to the right.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
And I didn't go far enough to get over these trees because I think there's one directly in front of me.
Ball not sitting too
Not
badly
too
here
bad.
at number 11. This is his second shot.
So it's a touchdown hill, but the wind's in our face. Let's go with the 8. Get it high. Oh, we still hit it. Damn.
From the rough into the bunker or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes.
I wasn't sure how
just
close
have a
it
way of
was,
compounding
so
themselves.
okay.
That
I
one
did
kinda took
overswing
off
it, but
on
I
him.
really
That
would have
happens
thought the
sometimes coming
wind
out of the bunker.
maybe
That
would have
scoots
killed it a
right
little
on
bit.
by.
We're looking at a possible another bogey here.
This is a 13-footer.
Oh, in the middle it
That's
broke
gonna
hard.
Scoot a foot or two by.
Damn. Well, I'll tell you guys what, this is not how you play Scottsdale.
Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11.
Because
He's gonna
Scottsdale
follow
really
red
isn't
figures back down.
too tough
to
of a
even
course on the PGA. Or at least on the games.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is.
Scottsdale, Sawgrass,
Par 3
Harbortown.
12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We
A lot of
see
the
more
TPC
bogeys
courses
and
are
double
pretty
bogeys
easy in the
here on
golf
12 than
games.
16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and
Now
to the right
playing,
of the screen.
you know,
If
complete
you're gonna barrel
sim
out, find one of those bunkers.
is a
good
different
bunker player
story.
obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Ah, I knew it was slow. That was way too much anyway.
Oh, and that's into one of the 2 deep bunkers left of this green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh,
Hit the flagstick.
Oh, excellent bunker shot. You shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever getting down into.
oh yeah, and then that as well with the AI.
Okay, that should
They
be
hit a
inside 10
blast,
feet, not
and
too
they
bad.
always carry it to the pin, like they're hitting a pick.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. To the par 5,
Spieth in
13th
second
here
at 3 under.
TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. It used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
And Scheffler goes with the 3-wood, of course, for some reason. Oh yeah, what a drive.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
Well, he could have got there if he hit a driver. But,
Has to be thrilled with
I
that
mean, it's
second shot here.
good
to the
layup.
Par 5,
You know, you can't
Got
argue with it.
everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to
It's
advance.
uphill
the ball
again,
so
but
far down
not
the
that
fairway.
much through the
Now,
wind.
a
It's going to be
fairly
the issue.
straightforward third shot.
Oh, it's not going to sit though. Alright, it's not bad.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
See, and that one's my bad right there. I should have looked at how much room I had on the green, because I was thinking, oh, it's on the front, and it was not. It was in the back, and I could have brought it back a little
Chance
bit
now
more,
for another birdie.
and maybe have stayed on the green and had a chance for a eagle.
Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie.
It says it's above. I think it was just level.
It's a birdie here at 13.
Alright, let's try to get to 3 or 4 under. Go on a little birdie run.
Par 4 14th, Frank. It seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball more often than not will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Might be too far left.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer. But
Alright,
still,
so we know the
inside
pin's on
40
the
feet, just gonna
front,
have to be careful
only by
with
4
flag
yards. It's uphill pretty severely. Wind is helping. We're in this rough that's not severe. What?
Imagine a miss club, because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
You got to think 2 putts will
Okay,
work out
so
fine from here, but this is a
140
long
was
look
the
for birdie.
max that was going. The wind is not that much. And it was uphill. Why did that go 20 yards further than where I about to give up in this game, I guess. Yeah, there's no ground cam yet, so I really couldn't tell if it was breaking at all,
Another
ever.
birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left.
I couldn't
You've got
see
to
that
start it
4-foot
online,
break in the
and you've got a
middle
good
of the
chance
putt.
getting it close.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Oh,
Okay,
he's
it wasn't
where's
1
the
degree
turn?
below my
Didn't
feet, I
move
guess.
Nearly as much as he anticipated.
Like it said.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
You know, I didn't care that I was only 1 under through 13, how many holes
No
we
issues
played.
there. It is a par here
Through
at
13.
And he'll stay
It's when
right
the
where he
stuff
is.
starts to not make sense that I start to get pissed off.
Arriving
Like when
now
my
at the
shots are carrying 20
553-yard
yards
15th, another reachable
uphill
par five
out of the
guarding
rough
outside of the fairway. Players hit their second
further
or third shots
than
between
100%.
island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here. So the 15th is
And then they
always
have a
exciting.
mode in the game, Sim. They don't have a ground cam, even though they have fantastic greens where you could see if they broke properly.
Boy, a good
with it.
round going here on this Thursday,
And then they have
another
lie
fine
angles.
effort off the tee.
But in the fairway, they don't seem to do anything. And then on the green, half the time, they don't really work. Awesome. That said, it was 1 degree below my feet. And it was a dead straight putt. So, yeah. How are you supposed to hit your shots properly when it's incorrect? I have the same problem with 2K.
Well, that worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up in that front third.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that one.
That was a
You know, not too
slippery
bad.
one, but
That
that's well done.
0.9 was
So
correct,
after
and that's
reaching
really
a green
all I
in two,
had
this
to go
will
on
take a full
to
swing
make the
with a
putt. I
putter,
just
and
didn't put
is
it as
for
far
eagle.
out to the right as I should have.
Oh, another thunderbolt right there. What a putt. He can't seem to do anything wrong in this round. Wow. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour.
Look at all the fans. A little bit of a bitch shot, isn't that, Chef Fuller?
They were sprinting. Watch the golf course at 7 in the morning. That's for sure.
That's how you do it, Scheffler. That's how you get the crowd to go wild.
Okay, now we get to 20,000 plus to their feet. That was something else. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay at 2 under.
And for the first time since the first hole, I tee off
Now the
first.
17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the
I love
best
17.
short par 4s in all of golf.
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
We do not need the power drive. Don't want it because it's at the hardest pin location on here.
Oh, that is left.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna need to hang on.
I didn't mean to carry it.
That ball just had a mind of its
Yeah.
own there.
Let's fist
No
bump going
way
into the
to
damn
stop.
water.
And it winds up in the water.
I did not mean to carry it halfway onto the green. Need to do as Scheffler did and went 12% less. Still almost ended up in the water.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
I think a short par 4, I think every single course should have, or a drivable one at least, should have at least one. They're so fun. Not only to watch, but if you're able to drive it, you know, to try and actually do. Oh, I hit that too hard.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's good par.
Unfortunate
He is
par.
in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17.
Yeah.
What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
It's insane how far we can drive it.
This is
I put
second
the
from the fairway.
only one extra
Yeah, the
point
pin,
in there.
136 is the
I didn't
number
think
we're
we'd be able to
looking
drive it
for.
that far.
And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Because I think we're still like 5 points away from
Not just
maxing it
about
out.
length. It's about putting the ball in the right position. And that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards. Second shot.
That was just awful.
Oh, that's going to be into that devious little cut bunker here, right of the green.
Good little bunker shot. Just splash it out. Get the ball in towards the flag.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good roll at that. And par should be pretty well within reach. Decided not to go down. Okay, so that will wind up the par at the last.
Unfortunate. I wanted a
will
4
finish
under,
off our round of golf.
but we just didn't play well, especially that front 9 with the 2 bogeys. We did get the eagle, but
So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. The quality of golf today, Frank,
oh wow.
absolutely otherworldly. Just birdie after birdie after birdie.
Made it look like we were playing a video.
Yeah, I don't stop talking about Scheffler. All right, he does it like 90% of the time. All right, time for the second round. Let's do better. We're playing with Hideki. Oh, I wish we were playing with Spieth. I don't think we've played with Spieth yet.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, and it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. A winner here in Scottsdale in 2022, Scotty Scheffler is the leader. He currently sits at 12 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play.
Better make the
Second
cut
shot
line.
coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
He's got 122 yards to the front of the green, but 128 to the hole, and the pin on the front portion.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Much better than before, where we were
Okay,
10 yards right of
it's
the
not stone
green.
dead, but that's not too bad. This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk
I thought that was way
in.
too much,
That
playing
looked
it out
on
there.
target the whole way. 8 feet now for birdie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll stay at -3. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting if you're one of the longer hitters. You
I
might
am.
want to challenge those 2 fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3.
Ooh, just in the first cut.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
You got lucky, Hideki.
Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Again, I didn't look at the wind. I
Well,
was
not
trying to
super
make sure I
close,
didn't go
but,
past the hole.
safely on the green.
A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis.
What?
Pretty flat.
On a
with
regular
just a slight
basis?
movement to the left.
Damn it. Hit it a little too hard. No pro making a 25-foot putt on a regular basis. I don't care if it's straight.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay right where he is. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. Now on to the third, first par 5 on the course here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, the length of the hole hasn't really changed. It used to be 2 fairway bunkers down the left. Now there's only 1. Still a hazard that runs down the right side. A strategic hole if you can't make this par 5 and 2 in a brand new green that has been completely changed. Right where you want to be.
We
PGA
chipped it
Tour
in for
moves back
eagle on
to
the first
California
round.
Next week we'll be at Hogan's Alley in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, you do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. A huge sycamore tree there that kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring your game.
Maybe play that left bank a little bit, or that bank that'll run to the left, or just go straight at it. We'll just go straight at it.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop.
Or that
Home into
the
on
ridge
par
on the middle of the green. I was trying to maybe play that a little bit, but didn't need to.
A very good spot to putt from here. This for an eagle. Oh,
Back-to-back
yeah.
eagles on this hole.
Take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie.
Ooh, Hideki just on a par train right now.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 5 under. It's not the most famous par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, is it? But it is the first. The fourth hole at 183 yards, just a bit uphill with an elevated green. It is well guarded by bunkers.
Pin closer to the back. So this is a 7. Let's just go high. Bring it down to 88. And hope the wind kind of takes it down. And it does. Okay, good shot.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green.
Hideki with a little cut in there. Plays it beautifully.
That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Now Nota, this for birdie.
And players have a option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Give me it. Yes!
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Oh, goodness, that is too
Go ahead, Decky.
bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Heading now to the 470-yard par 4 fifth. This hole is all about the drive. Hit the fairway, and the approach is simple. And a massive bunker on the right is
Simple.
trouble. Making an approach over a wash very difficult.
You can aim it left of that bunker. Wind's going off the left, so.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Yeah, Hideki's been hitting the
Tucked
good
in the
ones,
back
but
right here as he readies his second.
just haven't really been able to convert them. Alright.
Good shot, safely on the green, and a birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Just try not to go over, ooh, over the
The
green
base was
like I did
spot
on
That ball
most of the
somehow
holes
just decided not to go down.
last round. I pulled it. Oh, I needed more
Got
left.
it there, but not quite on target.
Damn.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6. Dogleg left. Bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those. And the birdie is a good possibility. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
And with 69 yards to the hole. Matsuyama needs to make a birdie or two just to be safe from that cut line. He's only one inside of it right now.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Well, 122 left to the flag. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to
And that
factor
could
that
start
in
it
as you start
for
this ball.
Matsuyama.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to fly this. Oh, I was gonna say most of the way there. Okay, never mind. We couldn't go directly at the flag because of the bunker, but... Break. Oh.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just
Spin
a couple
break.
feet. 7 feet now for birdie.
It's not gonna break that much, Matsuyama. Oh, never mind.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll move now to 5 under par. Safely in for par here at the 6th.
Nobody's 5 under par.
He'll
Matsuyama's
stay
2 and I'm
right where
6.
he
I don't know
is.
who you're talking about.
Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well,
That's the
Rich,
difficulty, it's
front
more than
hole
200
locations
yards.
are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green.
Ooh.
Bunkering really hasn't changed.
Matsuyama hits an
and the
awful
green still
shot.
does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
No, that'll miss right, and it's into the smaller of the 2 bunkers here at 7.
Let's try this. Oh, I did it perfect, but it just too much. On the fringe, 100%. Just going to the right. Nah. It went right kind of immediately and then was just dead straight.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Even though there's that bank there from the bunker, you know, I would have thought
That one kind of took off. On
that's
that.
really where it was going
Sometimes
to
coming out
break
of the
hard,
bunker,
but it
and that scoots
it went
right
straight
on
and
by.
then started to go left. Ooh. Matsuyama's gonna drop his
Seemed
bogey,
unfair
or his
sometimes.
birdie.
That looked in the whole way.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. Frank, the par 4 8th. This is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which
Or
is over
does it?
470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. You're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that
we're
green,
gonna
otherwise
left.
that ball is going to run towards the front.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now Noda his second from the fairway.
160 gets him to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
It's a good shot.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. This one looks right on point.
Oh yeah.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
10-foot putt left.
Got it.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And that'll move him to 7 under par.
Hideki gets his birdie
Well
back.
done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball.
We're a
as much
little
from the
close
first
to
cut.
that
Still
tree.
lying okay.
I may want to stop using the power drive for a little bit.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Great shot.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
So now from just
okay.
into that first cut, he'll ready
We
his
are
approach
not-
to this par 4.
Don't have to worry about the tree. The pin was more to the right than I thought it was.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh,
Straight
never in
putt.
doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par.
What's?
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a
I guess
fraction
they were
off
telling the
target.
future
You
of
can't get the
Hideki
speed
because
any better than
that's
that.
him.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th, and that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par.
You've already said that.
Beginning the back 9 with a 428-yard par 4 10. Sharp dog leg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the quarter with a driver and contend with a small bunker.
That's not
and
going to
trees,
tell
or
us.
opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play.
I wanted to tell us the cut. I want to know if Hideki is going to make it. That's pretty much a perfect one, I
That
think.
is right, and that could
Ooh,
be
oh,
trouble.
thank you, tree. There we go. It kept getting stuck on a person's foot. And so it would never go down. That's one thing that I wish 2K had, was the double tap of triangle to skip to the end. Because when you have
That
your
ball gonna
ball
land in
hit the
bunker,
green
but
or
fortunately, it doesn't
like
appear
in
to have
a
plugged.
bank,
So this
and it
is
just
the second
slowly
now, trying to
rolls
get this
for
out
what feels
cleanly.
like 10 minutes, you know. It's like, it'll literally roll for like 15 seconds.
That's a really good shot out of the fairway. Bunker. A chance to make it birdie.
I wish you could just skip those. I really do. Off the cart path. Pretty good shot.
Now this for another birdie.
Stopped
Hang
breaking,
on.
I want to say
That's
about
got a leap
midway
about
through.
3 feet. This is a 13-footer. Ooh, wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to remain at 8 under.
Oh, the cut line's +1 now. Okay, so Hideki's good.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Heading now to what most consider the most challenging and intimidating hole at TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4 11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. A drive down the right side is ideal. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
I got worried he, hit
That's
that
not
big
too
old
bad.
draw.
Good shot. Inside 20
Didn't even
feet,
look like
I
it
would
was heading
imagine,
towards the
so
hole.
Good chance.
Looked like it was
really.
going in the
Outside
water.
chance for birdie.
It's uphill, downwind, wind in the face, 146. Oh, still too much. Sorry, though.
And a
Safe.
good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
Ooh. Almost. Great putt.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 8 under. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at the beautiful 192-yard par 3 12th, featuring a peninsula green with water hugging the right side and 2 deep bunkers protecting the left.
Good
Okay, a
shot.
little
Nice
local
safe
knowledge
play.
there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt
So it's
coming up.
184, 170 to the front. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, I overswung by a whole percent. Stoned it up okay.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This now for birdie at 12.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here. Perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
And that's what he'll do.
No, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
Oh my.
Good effort. But
If we
that'll run
had
2-3 feet past the hole.
A half, not even a half, an inch combined on the last 2
No
holes,
missteps
we
there.
would have made
It is
both
a
putts.
par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. That one safely in. And it's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. This is where the excitement really kicks in at TPC Scottsdale. The 13th hole is a par 5 at 558 yards. It is a wonderful driving hole. There's water, there's desert on the right. You have the mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. If you can drive the ball straight here, keep it out of that trouble, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and maybe make an eagle.
We won't power drive this one.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
Ooh, what a shot.
That is a marvelous shot.
I mean, you
Look at
had to
that
hit it
right
into
there.
the rough
Sometimes
to
on
get
a par
close.
5, you're happy
On
to
this
just be
hole, the
home.
pin is
Whether
so
you're 50,
close.
60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
Ooh, it went the
That
opposite.
one just going to sneak on by.
It said it was 0.5 degrees below, but it was the opposite. What it should have honestly said was pretty much level at my feet because it didn't really move. And
Chance
because it
now
broke
for another birdie.
to the
Oh, no, that was left from the start.
I'm stupid
I couldn't
again.
even get
It said
a piece of the
above.
hole.
Wow.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is.
It said above, and I aimed it left.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain
That's the second
where
time.
he is. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14th. Not quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here. This one starting a little bit left.
Ooh.
Well, not
Hey,
this
Decky, see,
time.
that's why you
That one's
don't
in the
go
rough.
a
Might be
negative
a tough shot coming up.
11% on your driver. Because now you have a really long way in. And you could use that 3-wood instead.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Left.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves.
Good shot. Can we finally make a putt?
No, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
That's not why, but... bad sand,
Well,
bad
obviously
chip.
he can do better.
Hideki hasn't
And
hit
he's
a
going
single
to
good
have
shot on
to
this one.
this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Good putt there. It's a bogey
That's a
five
good putt for
here
his
at the
bogey,
par
though.
4. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under.
There we
That's
go.
how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. All right, Frank, now
The
fun
top two
begins.
haven't even
We are
teed
par
off yet,
5
and we're almost
15th
done.
hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that
Is he going to
set
go
up
for
just
it?
fine.
251. No, he lays up. Never mind, he goes for it. I did not think. I guess it
Okay,
was
that's safely on to the island, though it
50
does wind
yards,
up in one of
basically.
2 bunkers,
He was
so
safe.
it won't be an eagle putt.
It's right. It's a good shot, but it's right.
Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. Two super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
This one going to really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle.
It's flat once it gets over that hill. Could be good. Oh my god, it just didn't have the
Couldn't ask for much
distance.
more on that putt.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out
Oh,
of the
that
sand,
and
and that winds
2K.
up well beyond the
You know,
flag.
they're unstoppable in the bunker. In EA, they're like a baby in the bunker. They've never seen one before.
Oh, you're kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend. Okay, a bogey
Back-to-back
here at the
bogeys for
15th.
Hideki, and all of a sudden,
Now he's going to fall a couple of shots.
he might have to
off
worry
the
about that
pace.
cut line.
This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf.
Oh, short.
Oh, and a few boos, my shower down. That ball's going to be into the front right bunker.
Shut
here at
up.
16. Let him have it.
Don't boo me.
This one's looking good. All right, safely aboard. That will not incur the wrath of this capacity crowd, and that's a victory.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. How about that
What a
one
putt.
here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he's going to continue to crawl up the leaderboard. He's to 8 under now. 1 shot back.
Hey, the leaders have
Up next,
started.
the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple
Oh
up and down.
no. Okay. You
Be a
got
little
lucky. The bushes
disappointed with
stopped you,
that
Hideki.
because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly
Alright,
thick.
pin is basically, I mean, it technically, I guess you would say it's the front or more the middle. Definitely don't need that damn power drive. Let's play it safe.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up.
Because I would have had to
And that
try to take a
another
crazy
good
amount
drive
off
here.
of the drive.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. This is an 11-foot putt.
There you go.
Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. He's going to move to within 2 of the lead now at 8 under par. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll get this to within a shot of the lead as he moves to 9 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. And that will do just fine. He just keeps noting right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
146 yards left to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
And this is looking really good.
Hideki just making a run.
And it is one of the best
the
we've
end.
seen here at the closing hole.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Oh, 2% slow. That doesn't help.
All the elements of this game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Okay, safely in for his
All
par at
right.
18.
It's at 9
And
under.
that will finish off our round of golf. So our featured golfer here,
Second
pretty solid
place,
through the first
5
2 days, safely through to
below
the
Scheffler, and
weekend
Scheffler only went
squarely
-4,
in
but
the conversation.
That's right, Rich. Get off to a good start.
I mean, you
tomorrow
could- I
for a
guess
few
you could
birdies
say we
in a
kinda
row,
do
and
the
that
same
could make it
thing.
Extremely exciting come Sunday.
you know,
So that should just about
I'll go crazy one round, and then the next won't do anything. But I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you at rounds 3 and 4. Bye.